Whenever I explain to people that it's essential to walk our own path using our own resources, they often respond that what I'm saying doesn't apply to everyone, claiming that not everyone has the ability to be independent or start their own business. What is curious, even a bit unusual, is their perspective. It doesn't make much sense to depend solely on job searching, especially since they believe they have no other alternatives. However, we are living in times of transformation where traditional job opportunities are diminishing and no longer guaranteeing the necessary income for a decent life. As a result, more and more people are seeking ways to supplement or even replace their sources of income. Have you ever heard that to be rich and prosperous, we need to visualize and repeat this belief until it becomes a powerful desire that attracts more prosperity? Then comment, "I am prosperous and will generate wealth." Leave this comment, and I will give you a heart, showing that you will be the first millionaire in your family. Now that you've commented, let's continue. Currently, approximately 30% of people contributing to the global economy work for themselves. The big news here is how quickly one can start a business nowadays and reach clients. The process of launching a venture is faster and more affordable than ever before. It's important to understand that no one gets rich just by working for others. A salaried worker is paid for their time, essentially renting out their expertise and skills for a few hours each day. What I'm suggesting is a shift in mindset, that you start thinking about ways to be compensated for the results you deliver. Those who actually manage to accumulate wealth are the ones involved in their own projects, managing their time as they see fit. So break free from the limiting routine and create a successful company. Building a thriving business requires patience and determination, especially when it comes to profits. It can take years for a new company to start generating significant revenue. An essential point about businesses that we all need to understand is that even when a company isn't making a profit initially, it can still have great value. This is because its worth is calculated based on the profits it's likely to generate throughout its lifetime. Therefore, investing time and energy in your own venture can be the key to achieving financial stability and the independence that many aspire to. PayPal is a perfect example to illustrate this. In its early years, around 2001, the company wasn't generating any profit. When they evaluated the company's worth at that time, they realized that most of its value would come from the profits they expected to earn over the next 10 years. The lesson here is clear: we can't expect to reach the top of our industry right away. We need to prepare for a long journey, and it's precisely this strategic preparation that makes a business successful. Ideas don't just materialize out of thin air. Thinking that having a good idea is enough and keeping it as a valuable secret is a risky mistake. The truth is that an idea only gains value when it's put into action. For instance, Steve Jobs didn't make Apple the most valuable company in the world simply by having great ideas, but by following a strict plan that aligned with his vision. In 2001, when Jobs returned to Apple after being fired in 1997, he initiated the campaign to launch the iPod. Many analysts and critics at the time underestimated the device's potential, seeing it as just an accessory. They didn't realize that Jobs' real plan was to launch the iPhone and iPad, which started the popular line of mobile devices. The moral of the story is that the most prosperous companies rely heavily on the vision and determination of their founders to reach their full potential. Ideas shouldn't be locked away but should be brought to life with the help of the right people. Therefore, it's essential to align a clear vision with a well-defined action plan and the right team to bring these ideas to life. By understanding that ideas need to be realized to create value, we see how crucial it is to act and involve capable people in the process. The stories of PayPal and Apple perfectly demonstrate how strategic vision and determined execution can turn an initial idea into a successful empire. In this sense, when conceiving an idea, it is essential to seek the right means and partners to execute it, knowing that real value comes with time, persistence, and the ability to adapt our plans to market realities. Break free from the trap and achieve the life you deserve. One of the best pieces of advice I've ever heard is, if opportunities do not come to you, go and create them. This reflects the powerful idea that the future is not something that is simply predicted, it's something we can shape. But in other words, something that is created. The best way to influence your future is by creating it. Nowadays, there are more opportunities than ever in human history. The problems and crises our society often faces are actually deceiving. It's surprising that we talk about economic problems when there are so many things to be done in the world. There is plenty of work to do, but not necessarily in the form of traditional jobs. Do you see the difference? Unemployment is actually a matter of limited vision, not a real lack of work to be done. Our challenge is to sharpen our vision so we can see opportunities where we normally wouldn't. Many people see a sea of problems, but fail to recognize the opportunities hidden behind them, simply because they don't look like traditional jobs. The people who achieve success are constantly transforming problems into opportunities. Crises are indeed calls for change and transformation. They represent great opportunities that should not be wasted. We can say they are a necessary evil. Those who cannot see the opportunity within a crisis are, unfortunately, destined to suffer through them intensely. But those who can spot the opportunity enter a new dimension of thinking, where there are not just problems but challenges to be conquered. Each loss carries the seed of a gain for those who can turn their defeats into victories. So every time you face a loss, try to take something positive from it. This means that in every failure or obstacle you encounter, there is a lesson, an opportunity for growth, and a chance to prepare yourself for the future. By adopting this mindset, you not only overcome challenges but also better equip yourself to seize the many opportunities life offers, often disguised as difficulties. In an era where traditional forms of work are rapidly changing, we need to be innovative and proactive. We cannot afford to wait for opportunities to magically appear before us. We need to be the creators of our own destiny, taking advantage of each crisis as a chance for growth and each defeat as an opportunity to learn and improve. This way, we not only survive but also thrive, regardless of the circumstances. There's a saying that you should never ask a woman her age or a man his salary. Do you agree? The life of an average person is often marked by living paycheck to paycheck. It's said that middle-class people have poor knowledge about money, so we're here to help you with that. Today, I'm going to talk about a very important topic: money, how to get rich, and how to make more of it. But let's start with the beliefs that limit you. There are at least 3 common misconceptions about money. The first is that you can only make money through hard work. The second is that formal education can make you wealthy. And the third is that a good job solves financial problems. The question I have for you is, do you believe in that? Unlock wealth in 90 days with the wisdom of a 7,000-year-old wizard. The Wealth Wizard's Secrets to be Rich. Achieving wealth in 90 days helps you overcome limiting beliefs, reprogram your mind, and set clear goals. This transformative guide, packed with motivational stories and practical exercises, is your path to prosperity. Get it now for the promotional price, available only today. Click on the pinned comment link and start your journey to wealth now. Does it make sense to you? Because I'm telling you, it's completely wrong. Let's break down each one. Why can't you solve money problems just with hard work? Look around, and you'll see people who work hard, waking up at dawn and going to bed late every day. Yet their lives haven't changed. They've been earning minimum wage for years, working a lot but earning little. So let's be clear, hard work alone won't solve your money problems. The second misconception is that a good education can solve financial problems. Many people believe that if they attend a good college or take a good technical course, they'll land the best jobs and never have money problems again. But the world is full of well-educated yet poor people. And the third misconception is that a job solves financial problems. No, my friend, not at all. A job doesn't solve financial problems because the income of millions of people only keeps them alive. They never manage to maintain a good lifestyle. So what solves financial problems? Want to know? I'll tell you. I'll expand your knowledge about money, and I'll explain it in detail in this video. Watch until the end. This video could solve a large part of your financial problems. Let me ask you a question. Do you think having a lot of money is bad? Does money bring bad habits? Is money the root of all evil? These questions always come up. Have you ever stopped to think about them? Do you know what the biggest problem with our educational system is? It's that schools and colleges teach almost nothing about financial education. No one talks about the most important thing in life, money. Unfortunately, this isn't taught in school. If money were taught in schools, you would certainly be rich today. But what you didn't learn about money in school, and also couldn't learn throughout your life, rest assured, you will learn here today. Tell me, when did you ever study a chapter about money in school? Probably never, right? Which teacher came just to teach you about money? It's very sad that we don't receive knowledge about the most important thing in life at the best and most appropriate age, when what we learn stays with us forever. If you're watching this video attentively, it's because you really want to change your life and will probably be the first rich person in your family. So comment like this, "I will be rich." Just comment that, "I will be rich." When I see your comment, I'll give it a heart because I know success awaits you. Now that you've commented, let's continue. Whether you are rich or poor today, understanding money is as necessary as air for your future. But many people still think that wealth and money are a kind of curse. Let's not go far. I'll give my own example. When I was a child and saw someone rich driving an expensive car or eating in a fancy restaurant, what did I think? I thought, surely this person is involved in something wrong. No one can earn that much money just with hard work and honesty. This is the mentality of many people today. It hasn't changed. Have you ever thought like that? Most people you meet believe that the love of money is the root of all evil. But believe me, liking money is not bad. The lack of money is what's bad. Understand that money is like a magnifying glass that only amplifies what people already are. If you are honest without money, with money, you will be even more honest. If you like helping people, with money, you will help even more people. The opposite is also true. If a person is of bad character without money, when that person gets rich, they will be even worse, because money amplifies what a person already is. Understand that money is supposed to stay in your pocket and your bank account, and never in your heart. Money is your servant, you command it, not the other way around. Never become a slave to money. Always remember this, my friend. People often tell me, everything you say about money is right, but making money is very difficult. Then I ask them, is it easy to be poor? A rich person dies only once, but a poor person dies countless times in a single lifetime. Friends, money is not bad. What's bad is that we often stay in a job we hate from the bottom of our hearts. We work hard from sunrise to sunset, and still, our hands remain empty. That is bad. Most people are drowning in debt. That is bad. We need to change this urgently. Many people destroy themselves for lack of money. That is bad. Fights between siblings over money. That is bad. Doing wrong things to make money. That is bad. How can money be bad? Money is just money. It has no life. Money is just an instrument. You can use it for bad things or for good things. Money itself is not bad. People with money can have bad intentions. What is the biggest issue today? It's this: does money make you rich? Think about that. Some people will say, yes, of course it does, and I will say, no, that is completely wrong. Money does not make you rich. I know many people who, after becoming millionaires, ended up in debt. There are people whose houses were taken away because of unpaid loans and who ended up living on the street. People who once had a lot of wealth but didn't know how to manage it. We've also seen several examples of people who won lottery prizes regardless of the prize amount, and in a few years, they are poor again. There are many examples where people made money but didn't know how to handle it, and their conditions got even worse. Friends, more important than making money is understanding money. And poor people have almost zero understanding of money. I'll give you a small example. A man bought a very expensive golf club membership. He must have been crazy about the game. He bought top-of-the-line golf clubs, gloves, and all the advanced equipment available. But he was terrible at playing golf. Do you know why? Because he didn't spend money on learning the game. If he had invested in golf lessons, his game would have improved. This is the story of the average person in almost every part of the world. They invest their hard-earned money, millions of dollars, into properties, the stock market, expensive cars, and luxury trips. But their investment in financial education is zero. Here's another thing that needs to be fixed. Many people have the wrong idea that you need money to make money, or that only those who are already rich make money. They say to make money, you need to have a lot of money. No, my friends, that is not true. Always remember this: if you can't make money without money, then you also can't make money with money. I repeat, to make money, it's not necessary to have money, it's necessary to have an understanding of money. And for that, financial education is the most important thing. Look, my friend, whether it's Bitcoin, property, the stock market, or your hard work, these things will never make you rich. What makes you rich is the knowledge you have about these things. Let me ask you a question: can real estate make you rich? You might say, yes, there's a lot of money in property. And I will say no, real estate doesn't make anyone rich. What makes you rich is how much you know about real estate, how much research and study you do before investing. I've also seen people lose money in real estate because they had money, but no knowledge about the field. Similarly, the stock market won't make you rich. What makes you rich is how much you know about the stock market. The same goes for any field, whether it's jewelry or any other market. Your wealth depends on how deeply you understand it. In summary, how deep you go into what you do is what makes you rich, because pearls are always found in deep waters. I want to explain how decision-making sets you apart from others. Imagine if you could learn from all the successful people in the world in one place. These books teach you qualities that can lead you to success in life, because by knowing the right things and making the right decisions, your life can change and you can reach new heights of success. Here are some must-read books that can help you on this journey. The Millionaire Mindset. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Think and Grow Rich. I know there are many other books that I won't be able to mention here, otherwise this video would be too long. So, comment below the name of a book you've read that offers valuable financial knowledge. Your comment could help others too. In this video, I'm talking about money. Let's understand if financial problems are only for the poor or if they affect the rich as well. Don't think that money problems are exclusive to the poor. Financial problems affect both the poor and the rich, although in different ways. What is the biggest financial problem for the poor? They don't have money. To deal with this, they often take loans, which can lead to further financial strain. Any emergency situation can become a matter of survival, and if they get bad financial advice, whatever little they have may be lost. Not having enough money for retirement is another major issue. The rich also face financial problems, though of a different nature. Believe it or not, having too much money can be a problem too. They struggle with where to invest their wealth and often worry whether people like them for who they are or just for their money. They also have to deal with writing wills and deciding who gets what, ensuring everyone is satisfied. Excessive wealth can sometimes spoil their children, which is another issue. So, don't think that all problems are reserved for the poor. The rich also have their own financial headaches. Whether rich or poor, everyone faces financial challenges. People often believe that once they have money, all their problems will vanish. But in reality, when money comes, different types of problems arise. Now, if you want to make a lot of money, I'm going to share 5 principles that you should carry with you throughout your life. If you do this, you'll likely avoid financial problems. First, to be rich, you need to accept a bitter truth in any business or job you do: problems never end. Every time you solve one problem, a new one will arise. Understand that the process of solving problems is what makes you rich. The bigger the problem you solve in your work, the more money you earn. For example, if you have a headache, how much would you pay to get rid of it? Probably not much, since you can just take some over-the-counter medicine. But if, heaven forbid, someone has a brain tumor, they'd be willing to pay thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars to solve that problem. The bigger the problem, the more valuable the solution. The same applies to your life. The bigger the problem you solve, the more successful you become. Imagine putting out a small fire in a trash can. Who would remember or reward you for that? Probably no one. But now, imagine saving a family from a burning building. That's a big problem solved, and the gratitude and reward you'd receive would reflect the magnitude of the problem you addressed. The second principle I want to share, especially for all the young men and women watching this video, is to start your career as early as possible if you want to make a significant impact. If your dream is to boost your country's economy and achieve great things for yourself, don't wait, begin now. Start your career as early as possible. Relying on your parents for too long is risky, both for you and for your country. Remember, Warren Buffett made his first investment at just 11 years old, and he says he should have started even earlier. Richard Branson, the owner of Virgin Atlantic, began his career at 16, and Elon Musk sold his first software at 12. If you're a teenager, your time starts now. It takes 5 to 7 years to establish a business, so if you're 16, 17, or 18 years old, start now. By the time you're 25, you could become a successful entrepreneur. The earlier you begin, the more time you have to build your foundation. And this is crucial, fail early, but keep moving forward. I say this often, fail, but never give up. Keep walking. The bitter truth is, you will fail minus 100%. Why? Because you're starting your journey at a young age. You don't yet have the skills, the market knowledge, or a mentor. The only way to become a millionaire from scratch is to gather as much information as possible at this young age. Whenever you face challenges, understand that the market is testing you. Don't be afraid. Remember, nature doesn't waste even a grain of your effort. Your hard work will be rewarded one day, so if you experience failure early on, let it happen. It's part of the journey. Never give up. Fourth, sacrifice your social life and work at least 100 hours a week. Yes, completely give up your social life and commit to working 100 hours a week. Working just 40 hours a week minus 6 hours a day won't make you rich. It will only maintain an average life. Friendships, family gatherings, parties, movies, and outings must be set aside for 5 years. You have to pay this price to become wealthy. Imagine if every young person in the world committed to working 100 hours a week. How much progress would we see in just 5 years? There's no substitute for hard work. Don't even try to find one. Becoming rich isn't difficult if you follow the right principles. Most people dream of wealth but aren't willing to put in the effort. Instead, they look for shortcuts, and as a result, their dreams remain just that, dreams. There are no shortcuts to making money. Hard work, combined with wisdom, dedication, and patience, will lead to success. Fifth, and most important, keep educating yourself. Continuously read books. Never stop learning. This is the treasure that can make you rich. Watch interviews with successful people, analyze businesses that thrive, and observe how and why people are getting rich. The best part is that quality information is cheap, often free. My YouTube videos are the summary of my countless years of experience, and you can watch them for free. Many of these videos have transformed lives. Sometimes just one sentence can change an entire life. Friends, become avid learners. Knowledge is never wasted. Commit to making money. If you've stayed until this point, it's because you're committed and dedicated. Congratulations. Let me know by commenting I stayed until the end. And I'll give your comment a heart because I know you're a persistent person. Now, on your screen, you'll see 2 videos I made to teach you how to build wealth from scratch. Click on one of them and start watching. Do it now.